Welcome back to Moans and Bones. I am Othaya the Bones, and this is...
I am Una the Moans.
And we are going to start... This is going to be one of the first in the horror or just Halloween-themed videos that we're going to be reacting to for the month of October.
Holidays? I'd say
you love
Valentine's
holidays in general.
Day. But true, I kind of like every holiday. I like.
Well, yeah, you just like theming. Yeah, exactly.
Every
She
season's
loves
good.
themes. Yeah, she loves theming things. But yeah, so this is gonna be, actually, she doesn't know yet. It's gonna be Howling 2, JonTron's video on Howling 2. It's gonna be great. See her reaction to this movie. Have you ever seen the Howling movies?
Oh, yeah, I believe I have. Yes.
Probably a long time ago, I'm guessing, though, right?
Yeah, I know a family member liked them. I think several. It might have been a while ago now. I did rewatch them, but it's been a long time, and I feel like I haven't watched The Howling 2 as much as I have the first movie.
Okay. So this will either be a reminder or completely will like take you off guard. One of the two. Because this movie is crazy, but I think it's great, especially with JonTron's editing here. So let's get right into it, guys. Make sure it goes. No, Jacques. Oh, God.
Oh, that's concerning. Wow.
The ritual is ready, sir. Squawk, says Sir Jacques. Oh, God, Jacques, what happened? It's Werewolf Jacques. Such a good animation.
Weird parrot.
Imagine.
Yeah, those really.
A reality in which the population was so mediocre, they produced more bad films than good ones. A reality too ghastly to imagine? Well, open your eyes, because you're in that world. That world is the real one you inhabit,
Yeah.
and that's the one you're in. A chilly fall day, just like this one. It reminds me of... So we meet again!
I love that he's like shooting this like it's a terrible horror movie. Yeah, that foreboding music.
Not the movie
Plus
satchel.
3 equals sex.
Hey, that's one of my
left that
favorite
on while I was gone. All right.
This set looks so cool.
Here goes nothing. Thank God. It's just a clown.
God, I haven't watched this in forever.
Halloween,
He's like
something real scary.
He's like, I was part of the ambiance.
Watch Howling 2,
Yeah, I
your
was
sister
just
is a
here for the
werewolf.
vibe, man.
How could you say that about me?
Whatever! You're going through puberty! It's normal! This film is also known by its original name, Howling 2.
We'll back that up. He's so sad looking.
This Halloween, we're gonna do something real scary. We're gonna watch Howling 2, Your Sister is a Werewolf.
Don! How could you say that about
Oh, okay.
Whatever! You're going through puberty! It's normal! This film is also known by its original name, Howling 2,
my
Sturba,
God.
Werewolf Bitch.
Sturba
Nice.
werewolf
It's got a
bitch.
pretty good ring to it. I don't know why they changed that. This film, almost as if divinely, appeared on our planet in the year 1985. Starring legendary actor Christopher Lee, may he rest in peace. It was poised for
I still can't
worldwide
believe Christopher
success and
Lee's in
acclaim.
this.
Or was it? While Lee was portrayed in a number of memorable roles such as Saruman the White and the rhymes with Poo-Poo, Count Dooku from the worst Star Wars movie, there were also some roles he may have
Christopher
preferred
Lee
stayed
acting.
6 feet under, sealed away deep in a mausoleum to be forgotten by man and lost to time. But alas, we have the internet, and well, they pretty much got everything on there, so it's pretty hard to hide stuff. I'm warning you, wear a helmet. This one's gonna be rough.
The inhabitants of the earth have been
Hey,
made
he just
drunk
wanted to
with her
character
blood.
act, okay?
Hey there, Mr. Lee. Can I call you Chris? Did you even know you're being filmed here? Is that how they got you to be in this movie? They just didn't tell you it was a movie?
And she held forth.
Mr. Lee, look out. There's a skeleton behind you.
And inside him.
And there it is, Howling 2. Your sister's a werewolf. I have a feeling I'm gonna be maybe howling in a few minutes over here.
He's like, they needed my acting chops to pull off this monologue.
The
I will
film
take the
starts off
paycheck.
at the funeral of a woman who was recently killed. The guy at the altar goes on about how everything sucks for a few minutes, really getting everyone into the spirit of things.
The death of anyone is a sad occasion.
Even Hitler?
Nothing we can say or do can bring Karen back.
Shortly thereafter, the director points the camera and microphone in the wrong direction. as
Generic
Christopher Lee and another
priest
man whisper to each other
eulogy.
about dead sisters in the distance.
Immortal soul.
Huh? What? I didn't catch that.
Call me.
Why don't you just get the hell out of here?
So, Christopher Lee's character, named Stefan, is a paranormal investigator who
Ghost
tells the
hunters.
brother of the woman who died that he needs to give him a call at his earliest convenience.
Stefan Krosko, occult investigator.
Meanwhile, Stefan's the talk of the town, as the townsfolk can't help but become horny and bothered at the mere sight of him.
Stefan. Let's go.
Yeah, that's normal.
Mr. Krosko,
Miss Templeton,
how do you know my name?
I've seen you on television.
What do you know about the death of Karen White?
I know that she is a werewolf.
Oh! Okay! In that case, you think you could elaborate?
Mr. Krosko,
Yeah, never mind. No need to explain.
Just
further.
walks
Got you. She's a werewolf.
away.
Got it. It's all good.
Oh my god.
What'd he say?
he said your sister is a werewolf.
Oh, bullshit.
The Howling 2 was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Really? That's it?
Hurley's
Ah,
Crushed
bullshit.
Dreams.
No further comment?
Special thanks.
Wait, what?
That was
Where
one of
are
the
we now? What
credits.
a jump cut that was. Oh my god, you
Look at those glasses. What the
Chrissy boy
fuck?
over here still got in his old age. I gotta give props where it's due. So then, all of a sudden, focus switches to some characters that sound like a couple of Australians that got concussions.
Couple of drinks for me and my friends here. No thanks.
Can't you see that she's a lady? Don't want to drink with no riffraff.
Couldn't have said that better myself.
Party time, ow!
Couldn't have said that better myself. After this exchange, the local thuggery ride off into an apocalyptic wasteland and out to a warehouse to get jiggy with it. But little do they know, in reality, she's having a really bad cramp in her leg.
So you want to play, huh? We like to play too, don't we, Deacon?
Yeah, rough play.
What the fuck's going on? Wow, looks like he doesn't even have the correct amount of brain cells to process the pain in time. Yeah, that actually just hurt for fucking real. I forgot whatever joke it is I had planned for that. Let's move on, everyone.
Good work, John.
And he gets
Good for the bit.
real nasty when he's mad.
Everyone deserves a little brain damage for a bit.
This can't be real, right? This movie is not a comedy, and yet the timing is impeccable. The great John Candy would have been in awe if he could see this today.
I know you're there, my little beauty, and I've got something for you.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna pause there.
Hey, come on, huh? Just a couple of us guys. Just a couple of guys around here.
Well, I guess Grapus really do only have one brain cell.
So, of course,
I mean, what kind of choreography is that, though? And that's what made this movie, like, when I first saw it, I was like, what? How is this movie real? Who funded this? Like, this is the kind of movie that you question who like signed off on this and thought it was like in a state that was like good to go.
this can't be real, right? This movie is...
The 80s,
You're like,
the 80s were a special time. Rocking people.
I'm
can't
just
be
like
real,
him
right? This
praying
movie is
that
not
it gets
a comedy,
better.
and yet the timing is impeccable. The great
Although that's
John
pretty
Candy
amazing.
would have been in awe if he could see
This is
today.
actually kind of one of my
I know you're
favorite
there, my
things
little
about
beauty,
like
and
horror,
I've
quote
got
unquote.
something for you.
This feels
Oh, yeah. That's threatening, all right.
Stupid threat.
Hey, come on, huh? It's just a couple of us guys. Just a couple of guys around here. Nothing weird, nothing strange going on. Just want to talk to you. Come on.
Just want to talk
So,
to you.
of course, this woman was actually a werewolf, and she was luring these people to her lair to get eaten.
Let's get out of here.
Goon number 3.
Back at wherever
Party
the fuck
time.
they are,
Ow!
the two people from the funeral earlier decide to go to Stefan's house and hear him out after all. Meanwhile, in this scene, a sexual predator watches exposition from a distance.
There are a couple things I know about your sister.
Oh, yeah, tell me more backstory, baby.
Why don't you just go back to your sheriff's office in Montana and do your job and let me get on with mine?
Well, this isn't even good exposition. I can't jack my big old dick off to this.
Something us country boys know.
Whoa, dude, why are you bringing this from a 0 to a 10?
Like
Put that thing away.
instantly.
Then when the varmints start knocking off the chickens, we start knocking off the varmints.
So they meet with Stefan in his mansion full of weird shit.
Vermins. He's saying vermin. Once the vermin start knocking off the chickens, you start knocking off the vermin. But yeah, he says it with the accent. And it's like, varmins? What?
Sit down.
I trust you'd like to see my robust collection of deformed bonobo heads?
We don't have very much time, so I will get to the point immediately.
This type of bullet killed your sister.
Impossible! How could a simple bullet kill a perfectly healthy woman?
You notice anything about them?
They're silver.
You know what that means?
The silver?
This type of bullet, Mr. White, means your sister is a werewolf.
Oh, God.
What?
I mean, does it, though? For sure? You sure about that? It means that?
Your sister was working on a story about
Yeah, because
one
it could
such
just kill.
group.
You telling
could've
me my
just killed
sister
normal
arranged her
lady.
own murder?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This is a videotape of Karen White's last news broadcast.
Oh, God, that's the wrong tape. Heavens me, this is so embarrassing. Hold on, this is the right one. The tape that Stefan shows them depicts this man's sister being murdered live on broadcast as she turns into a werewolf.
Oh no, that's like from the first movie.
Yeah.
It's a fake. That's not my sister.
Ben, I recognize those people.
Proof! Stefan also explains that the werewolves have a leader named Sturba, and that it is his mission in life to destroy her once and for all.
Stirba must be destroyed, and I will do it.
And I think at this point, Christopher Lee just kind of starts to improv his lines, or at least, realize the magnitude of his regret on screen. Either way, it's beautiful.
Evolution is reversed.
How can you listen to this bull?
I resent such words.
Take those bullets, and God be with you.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
You think Stefan's going to the cemetery tonight to set traps?
By the way, how much that glue from earlier where I squirted into my nose you think got in my brain?
Forgot about the stake.
Forgot about what now?
Drive a stake through a werewolf's heart.
Wait, drive a stake through a werewolf's heart? Unless we're talking about filet mignon. I think you might be mixing up vampires and werewolves.
That son of a bitch was talking about my sister.
Exactly.
Sticking a stake in my dead sister.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta give it to you. This is pretty weird. Not really a normal thing to go around and do.
I'm gonna kill this son of a bitch.
Come on, you go staking every evening.
So Ben storms off, determined to kill Stefan before he can desecrate
I always
his
keep my
sister.
stakes
and
with
Christopher
me.
Lee stands on a freeway overpass in Los
For
Angeles
emergency
some fucking
staking.
reason.
Might as well, just in case.
Are you sure this is the
Yeah,
way to the
emergency staking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the way to the crypt, all right.
Those screams.
Right behind you! Get in! What the hell are you doing?
Well, nothing. I was just talking to your sister's dead body. With the conclusion of this event, Ben and Jenny now see that the tale of the werewolves is all true. So they shoot bullets at a nearby janitor with facial deformities for fun. Poor guy, I mean, he wasn't a werewolf. He just born with a big old cleft face. After feeling bad for the wretched soul, they kindly drape him in a net for warmth and force him to...
I was gonna say.
We pauses, he's like
I
dying.
like how the werewolf sister turned right then and grabbed them, but it was so ineffectual.
Well, yeah, at the same time, it like didn't even matter. And then they just put the thing back on, but they didn't actually kill her. They just put the thing back on the coffin and got distracted by the janitor with facial deformity.
They shot somebody, but I'm not even sure.
It was him, the janitor.
Hmm.
Who was probably not a janitor.
To reveal the location of Sturba, Queen of the Werewolves, before kindly stabbing him in the heart with a blade. Again, for warmth. Guy was cold. Come on, what are you gonna do? Leave him there?
Stab him for warmth.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I was thinking of hitting up the nightclub again.
I want to make sure that what happened to my sister never happens to anybody else again.
When do we leave? Where do we have to go to find Sturba?
Of course, Bell Skeleton. I should have known that.
To the dark.
Like, why was that cut in there?
You don't mean South Jersey.
To Transylvania.
Transylvania?
What? Okay, once again, the vampire one. Not the werewolf one, okay? Just pointing it out.
So yes, off they go to
No, everything spooky comes from Transylvania and
everything.
This is known.
Werewolves? Boy, it hurts. I have to wonder if these weird Dracula references have something to do with the fact that Christopher Lee used to play Dracula back in the 50s. I bet they were very proud they snuck this in, just got it right past the masses. And then they have a ceremony for Grandma.
Titties, lots of titties.
Damn, Granny, save some of that ecto cooler for the rest of us. We're running out
Ecto
again.
cooler.
The Ghostbusters movie didn't do that well.
Oh, Bill Murray.
Damn, now,
Oh, man.
looking much
He
younger.
did
What
not
kind
look
of juice
good
cleanse
there.
was that again?
What?
Whoa. 80s delivery.
It's
Woman was hit by a car. We must
his
get
whole
her to
production
a
crew had to get there for that.
You good with that take? You don't want to maybe try that line read one more time? Maybe? Was this even planned? Is this just some shit they filmed on the side of the road in Eastern Europe?
That's not an actor, is it? This really happened. That's just an old lady who really got hit by a car. She's gonna die, isn't she?
Oh, she's trying to say something.
He just used it.
Hello?
Werewolf
Okay, you're just gonna
titties.
go? You're all done here? Gonna walk away? Lady's still down. Still got one down over here. Oh, God, that's not medicine.
Where the hell everybody go?
Oh, God, that's not medicine.
Yeah, I'm not really sure I'm following you on this one. And after you stab that lady who got hit by the car in the heart, I'm thinking maybe you don't have the best judgment.
Stefan, please.
Stefan, where are you
No,
going?
definitely
Why are
werewolf.
you leaving?
You see your
Stefan, where you going? Get on back here. Come on, get over here.
I'm going to the village. I will see you there later.
Shortly after going to a local poon house to get my taint licked.
So now we arrive at the next setting of the film, what is supposedly a small Eastern European town in Transylvania.
A lovely room for the lady and gentleman. Room 666.
This hotel doesn't look like it has 6 floors.
I know.
is Christopher Lee's
Isn't it?
us like OG theater serious British acting elevating this movie? Or
It is. It no, 100%.
comical?
Like if it didn't have, well, no, I think that's what makes it even enjoyable to watch, even if it is comical. Because like, if he wasn't in this, I don't think whoever they would cast, like some random person, they might try to do the role fine, but I don't know. I don't think it would have the same essence that Lee provides.
I was gonna say I've seen the Howling 1. I think I've seen Howling 3. I thought that's what this was. I can't
No,
remember
this is
if
2.
I watched this one.
This is 2.
Yeah.
3 is a different premise. I think it takes place in the past, actually. Like
Yeah, I
in the
think that's what I was
1800s or
thinking.
something. No, yeah, no, this is definitely not that. Much different. Transylvania, of course. Why did I not think of this?
I don't get it. What are they laughing about? I don't know what it's about. Shortly thereafter, Jenny brings out some vampire garlic to piss me off even further.
Wait, garlic?
And she
Oh,
won't
yeah,
stop talking
fuck.
like a baby. Seriously, everyone in this movie talks like an actual
Garlic
baby,
is a
asking where
general
their mom
protectant,
is.
okay? It's just especially good against vampires.
I don't know what the hell we're doing here.
I think the director felt similarly.
I need you to hold me, Ben.
Fucking Christ, that escalated fast.
Oh, Ben. Thank you. I'm so scared.
I know how you feel.
Oh, God, please stop. Oh, just make it stop. What is this, Godfather 3? You trying to dethrone the king and queen of the awkward makeout scene? Oh, no. Is that a midget beckoning? Well, you know shit's about to go down if a midget beckons.
These men have sworn to fight Stirba. Vasila lost his elder brother, his daughter, his wife.
And Jesus? Last year he was crucified by werewolves.
For the time being, I just want you to behave as ordinary tourists.
How do we keep in touch with each other?
Constantine and Luca will set up a puppet booth in the square, and you can communicate with me through them or through Father Florin.
Instead of like all that, though, could I just call your cell phone? So, that night, Jenny decides to take a bath and unwind from all this chaos. Oh no, a creeping dolly shot. That can only mean one thing.
He's a werewolf.
Oh my God! It's a werewolf on a dolly!
Then this comes back. My God, it's just not right. How do you think they felt on set, huh? Look at this guy, look at him. You think he was really into that? Secretly pretending he wasn't? He looks pretty into that.
Extreme what?
Extreme what? Nah, they had werewolf orgies later on set.
Tondo, keep an eye on Jenny.
Yeah?
I'm gonna go get her a
Yeah.
gift, okay?
Okay.
At this point in the film, things are just getting more and more 80s as time goes on. I'm in fact not entirely sure
Check
they didn't
exit,
just
okay?
It's getting more and
slip in
more
some
80s.
B-roll from a Madonna concert.
Oh, that is so. I would just say this so.
After Jenny is captured against her own will and Ben descends on Sturba's castle, things begin to escalate.
Glad you're here.
Was it in your ears, Sir Bliss?
What do you want to do about the sentry?
Yes.
Oh, penis knife. Why didn't I think of that?
Damn.
Dang. Didn't even need a full-size man to take it.
What's wrong?
I know, that's right. That one I can't get as much behind that one. What in the goddamn hell's happening in this stupid movie?
Oh God.
Good fucking Lord! Then now
Oh my
Stefan
God.
is like following a weird
It's
little girl
intense.
down an alleyway because she has some locket. Yeah, that's probably the best course of action. Like, has no one figured out that this set of circumstances usually leads to a murder? Still gonna follow her down the alley. Little laughing girl. All right, let's do it.
Don't be afraid. I just want to ask you a question.
Shouldn't I have been Gandalf? Thank you for your input. That's all I needed.
Oh.
You all right?
No, actually, I don't think I'm ever gonna unsee
Oh, dang. I was
that.
gonna say, how can Christian really be taken out that way?
These are our weapons. The consecrated oil. Wax from the sacred candles. A dagger, forged from titanium. And a chalice which held the sacred blood of Christ.
Oh, you got that?
And this
is just a fucking gun.
I'll take that.
Yeah, that's probably the best choice. Also, can we talk about how just, nobody bothered to ask how he got the Holy Grail? He just got that? Just has that? Also, that means Jesus is proved real. We're just gonna whiz on by this?
Also,
Nah, he's a cool gentleman who hunts werewolves. They gave it to him, okay?
But like, why is the dagger being titanium like special?
So as we reach the climax, Stefan finally confronts Sturba.
Shouldn't it be like silver dagger ? Question mark.
and held subject
Or a holy relic
will.
sword or something.
We meet again.
For the last time.
I know she's supposed to be an evil werewolf wish lady,
My beloved Stefan.
but I kind of find her base.
Full of love.
In the name of God.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
not
know
a
what the use of
T-Sam.
showing that guy's face was. Okay, now a dragon's coming out of it. Ugh.
Oh.
Hopefully the Christmas
Oh,
episode isn't this
that's-
weird. So the curse is reversed. Sturba is killed, and Ben and Jenny get out unscathed to live happily ever after. Or do they?
Trick or treat!
Goblin, shoot it!
Hell of a costume, kid.
Strange-looking child.
Jenny, for the last time, I told you, it's Halloween. They dress up. It's a thing. You know what? Forget it. You're a sweet kid. Just don't worry about it.
Good evening. We're your neighbors. Your child just knocked on our door.
He's just PTSD every Halloween.
But I have no child. Won't you come in?
A little later.
I hope so. I hope so.
He has the accent. Don't trust him.
I think compared to that, I would have preferred my neighbor was a werewolf.
Oh, by the way, the sister's still trapped in the crypt, screaming, screaming forever as a werewolf because no one laid her to rest. Just thought I'd point that out. Okay, now here's the credit sequence, and I don't know if I can accurately impart how ridiculous this is. So over the credits, they use the song from the beginning,
This is
and
so
I've
ridiculous.
not edited this at all. This is how it is. To the beat of the music, they loop this woman, Sybil Danning, ripping her shirt off in the scene from earlier 17 times. To the beat of the music. Hallelujah! There is a God after all.
What?
What can you really
80s.
say, huh? Sometimes you just want to share your art with the world. Just want to share some lady's tits you hired 17 times in a row with the world. That's the scariest shit I've seen all year. Happy Halloween, everyone, and thank you for watching. Is this ours? Can I
Sounds
break
like
this?
80s, you were so
Hello?
base, and sometimes you were just a cocaine-fueled nightmare, weren't you?
Woohoo! What a spooky
Right.
Halloween! This episode of JonTron was made possible by
Oh
the people
my
at
God.
Audible.com. If you don't know about Audible.com, they are the premier provider of your audiobooks and audio products.
What
Listen to
an
your audiobooks on
insane-
your
baby
computer,
werewolf
take them
thing
to
that
go on
ripped
your
out
phone
the
or
mouth.
tablet.
What the hell?
And if you use my specialized link, audible.com.
I honestly,
JonTron, you
I
get a
haven't
free audiobook
actually
and
watched
a
the
free
real
30-day
film in
trial.
like
And
so
you get to keep
long.
the
I have
audiobook
no
even if
recollection.
you can't
I think she was trying to like
Yeah, I don't
reincarnate or something. Like she wanted, like she's some immortal thing
Bye, everyone.
going on there, or it was their child or something.
Yeah, because now I think maybe I've only seen 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 or something. I have not seen that one.
Is there a fourth one? Maybe there is. I have no idea. I've lost track at this point. I know the third is the one in the past. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so now that we're at the end, it took you by surprise. The movie. Oh, that's funny. I think that's one of the best of JonTron's. Like, it's so good.
It looks like it's a, I don't know, because it could be funny though, because we only saw clips. And like, but would I rate that movie a 3, or could it go?
If
so
I was
bad
trying
it's
to
good, so I
like,
give it like a 7.
well, see, that's a different rating though, right? Because you're grading it differently than you would like a normal film that you wouldn't treat that way, right? So I would say like the fact that it's funny makes it enjoyable. It is funny, if I recall. I remember liking it just because it's so stupid when I watched it. So I would give it like a 7 under that grading, like for enjoyment purposes, but pure enjoyment only. Now, if I was grading it as I would another film, it's probably like a 3, maybe a 4 if I'm being real generous.
I was gonna say, it gets a point for having the crazy based 80s rock and roll witch.
Well, those
Werewolf
glasses that he had, right? Like, I mean, how can you get
You know,
more
we're always
swag than...
making inspired shows and remakes. We just need to remake a base like 80s rock and roll witch. That is a film. If you do it right, would be amazing to see and play on nostalgia, but in an interesting way. This is what I've realized.
Oh, come on, it's like right here.
I gotta give props where it's due.
So then
I gotta give props where it's
It's right there.
God, you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Yeah, look at Lee. Badass. So 80s, oh my god. Although I do miss that Lee is gone, like he's passed away now. I think he did a lot of good work. He was a great actor. He really cared about each role, I think. Like, I still think he tried to put whatever he could into this movie to make it good. Oh man.
Oh, he definitely brought in regal OG thespian serious
he
hunter
really
into
did.
the movie.
He really did. Oh man,
He can
such
play
a
that
wild
well. Just 'cause of his
ride.
voice.
His voice is perfect for it. It's very unique, right? Like not like I can't recall. Like it's really just him. And then at the end here, this like creepy dude wanting in their house.
I know. Obviously, creepy man is creepy. I can't believe Christopher almost got taken out by an obvious creepy ploy.
There you go.
So
we'll
many
leave,
things
we'll leave on
done.
the creepy. I knew you wouldn't hate looking at it.
The
again.
werewolf body.
The weird. We had like the weird xenomorph werewolf. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with here at Moans and Bones Reactions. Well, I think that's all we have this time, and we'll see you again later. I hope you all have a good one in this spooky month of October.
Bye.